Hello, good and faithful people of the Church of the Mediator. It's Father Dale, and I hope you are so well today or tomorrow, whenever it is that you hear and see this message this week. I hope your Lenten disciplines are going well. We're coming up on mid-Lent. The fourth Sunday in Lent is this Sunday, Rose Sunday. You know I love to roll out my rose vestments, and I will be rolling them out on Sunday. And we will be remembering that we're getting there. We're making progress through this Lenten journey, these 40 days. I hope that your disciplines are going well. I've been, one of my main disciplines this Lent has been at night to put my phone down and stop scrolling for those last hour and a half or so of before I go to bed, to stop scrolling and to do some reading. And so I've been reading this wonderful book called Granada, A Pomegranate in the Hand of God by Stephen Nightingale. It's basically a historical book, more or less, a kind of a historiology of the city of Granada in the south of Spain and Al-Andalus, which was the southern part of Spain when it was mostly under Muslim rule, but it was a convergence of three cultures: of Christian culture, Islamic culture, Muslim culture, and Jewish culture, and the sharing of ideas and of innovation and of religion and language. And it's a cool book. And so I've been reading that, and I wanted to tell you about that too. I hope your disciplines are going well, my friends. I hope you're praying, and I hope you're meditating on the Word of God in the Scriptures, and I hope that you're seeing Jesus in many places this Lent, light and peace. Continuing my little brief series on our rebranding. We've talked about the logo, we've talked about the color, we've talked about mediador and mediator, our language, our bilingual attempt to be bilingual in our branding. We talked a little bit about various different things, but I wanted to mention to you about the font. So you can see here, this is actually a copy of the leaflet for Sunday for the 1 p.m. service. El cuarto domingo en Cuaresma. So this is the Spanish language version of our branding, Mediador, la pequeña parroquia en el parque. And as you see, we've got a lovely font. This is a font called Alegreya. We wanted something that would be relatively inexpensive, an open source font, and it is indeed an open source font, Alegreya, and it comes in both a serif and sans serif version. And we wanted that because then we can do things like, for example, here, the logo, the name is used in a sans serif without the serif version. But then, of course, we have the serif version for things like print medium. What's lovely about this font, too, and we haven't completely switched over entirely in our leaflets to the text being printed in Alegreya, but it's really eminently readable. It's even more readable than EB Garamond, which is the font that we've been using up until now in our leaflets at 14 size fonts. I'm hoping that as we switch over, and you'll start to see that more in Holy Week and for the Easter leaflets, that you'll find this font to be legible and that it's lovely. It has an appearance of being an older font, but also that has a little bit maybe of a contemporary edge to it, and that represents us. We are both grounded in our tradition and our history, but also ever leaning into the future that God is calling us into. So there it is, my friends, the font Alegreya. I wish you well, and I look forward to seeing you on Sunday morning. Blessings.